and you add up all the letters, it totals up to 666. Just coincidence, right? But they're saying on the internet that the reason this thing is called COVID-19 is because there's a reason. They say the C is certificate. Certificate of vaccination.
Welcome to the next
ID.
part of the
19. Well, 1 is A and 9 would be I. AI. So this is all about a certificate of vaccination in which they get you a national ID, and then the AI can track you. All right, now I'm going to give you some scary stuff, but this has been thought out, this has been planned, this is what their desire is to do. They want to use this thing as an excuse to be able to inject you with something, and then they say, no, you can't buy or sell unless you have this. Now, many of you have seen this. Many of you that watch me, you probably sent me the email on this. I've got so many emails. But there's a guy named Bill Gates, and he's out there, and he's one of the biggest, well, actually, he is the biggest donator to the WHO of anybody in the world, because the federal government just said, no, we're not giving them any more money. They were the biggest donor. Well, now this guy is. And he says what we need is we need to give people a vaccine. And then we need, in order to reopen the world, we need to have them have a certificate. And we need to make sure that no one buys or sells without that certificate. That's why people are saying that COVID-19, COVID stands for Certificate of Vaccination ID. 19, AI. So that's the answer to this crisis. Now, was it a manufactured crisis? Well, 0.0026% doesn't sound like a crisis. What if I told you, you have a 0.0026% of dying today if you go outside? Would you go, I'll take that risk? Well, this guy would, I would, because like probably higher than that every day when you go outside. So this is their answer. Don't buy, don't sell. So they don't just care about your health. They want to change the entire economy and say, no, we don't think you should ever be able to leave your house or go buy and sell unless you get a vaccine and you get a certificate from us that you have been vaccinated. Then you can go buy and sell. Now, what does that sound like to you? Antichrist. The Antichrist is the one that gives you the mark of the beast, and he says no man can buy or sell except they that have the number and the name.
Sir, get down from there.
So the Antichrist is involved in saying you can't buy or sell unless you do what I say. Well, now we see the rich and the powerful and the elites of the world saying you can't buy or sell unless you do what we say. Is this the start of the mark of the beast? Is this the start of the Antichrist system? It used to be they would hide in secret societies. It used to be they would be secretive. It used to be, oh, there's no such thing as to build the burgers. And now, oh yeah, there's no burgers. It used to be, no, but now they're out in the open. And now they're saying, no, this is what we want. We want you to take something in your skin. And you can't buy or sell unless you do. Now, there's a lot more I got to get into. I got to go on. But it's scary to some people. And many people are looking at this and going, you know what, I didn't believe in Jesus or the Bible, but now I'm starting to see that what the Bible said, it's coming. Because they're out in the open trying to do it. Now, I got on the internet and I got a lot of things here. But here, this all ties in with all this. This right here, Bill Gates quantum dot digital tattoo. Implant to track COVID-19 vaccine compliance. Okay, so this is what they want. They want you to get a digital tattoo. Well, a tattoo is a mark. You mark your skin. So a digital tattoo. So that's their answer to this. Everyone needs to get a digital tattoo. And the idea behind it is so they can track you. What does that sound like? It sounds like they're trying to control you. They're trying to get you to get a mark, a tattoo. So it's starting to sound like the Bible. Do you understand the times? Do you understand? If that's what this thing is heading to, and the Bible said it was, then we must be very close to the rapture. Because they're not hiding it anymore. They're out in the open trying to get this thing done. Now, a dot digital tattoo. Now, I thought this was interesting. Here is an invisible quantum dot tattoo that can be used for kids. Now, they have a thing now that they can give as a vaccine that's kind of like a Band-Aid. And I'll try to draw it up here for you. But this Band-Aid is like this, and it has very microscopic, tiny little long needle-like things. but they're so small and they're so little that you barely even see them. You just put this Band-Aid on you, and this thing vaccinates you. Now, if you read their literature about this, they say it's like a snake. Well, who's the snake? Well, in the Bible, it's that old serpent. And a snake is the greatest hypodermic needle that the world's ever seen because his fangs inject into you, those fangs. So this little Band-Aid thing that they can give now on your right hand or in your forehead can inject stuff into you like the fangs of a snake and inject a vaccine into your body. And it will leave, according to this article, a quantum dot tattoo. So there's like ink on it. And so that ink gets into your skin. And then come over to the machine and look and say, oh, yep, he's had the vaccine. And it's on your right hand or your forehead. And it sounds just like the mark of the beast. And you look at it and you're like, ooh, wow. That's a little creepy. Yeah, you think? You think? Now look at this. This is patent number, all right, I want you to see this. This is patent number 060606. Well, that's 666, because 0 is nothing. This is a patent here that's been put out, and you can look at this patent, and it says, cryptocurrency system using body activity data. And what the elite's desire and plan is to inject you with a vaccine. Now, it's not just going to be a vaccine. COVID-19 is not just because it's...
I missed the bus. I looked to bed late, but I didn't think late would affect me. Only came around then late would affect me. Wake up, so I can get dressed. I guess nobody was mad, because I gave me no rest. And when I finally did it, it was 7:45. Jumped in the shower, and I knew I was late. Stepped down, put on my jeans and my uniform. Said to myself, if I miss school, I'm ruined. I ran down the hill, and I rushed. I ran down the hill, trying to catch the bus. Now I'm hoping to myself, everything is cool. Standing on my block like a fool. The one all alone, and 2 of us is gone. 3 from the switch, we can now get home. Can somebody come real fast? Come on, still get the crib, and I don't know what to do. I miss the bus. I miss the bus. I miss the bus. There's something I would never have. I miss the bus. I miss the bus. I miss the bus. And there's something I would never have to do again. I was up, he was up, but I laid back down. Figured I could chill till the time came around, and I did. He did. But a little too long. Cause when I woke up, he was gone. I was broke my neck. Trying to get out the door. And I chased the bus to my place on the trail. Damn. To catch up, I guess I must have been my day for me to have that plus. To the one plus money. That wasn't stuff that my cities that I really disgusted. And when I got to school,
No, you're not gonna mess with my stuff. No. No.
I tried to explain, but the teacher treated me like I was playing a game. You lose. The day was a no-win. I'm gonna never miss my bus again. I miss the bus. I miss the bus. I miss the bus. There's something I would never have to do again. I miss the bus. I miss the bus. I miss the bus. There's something I would never have to do again.
Rock the Bells Radio presents the Valentine's Day Weekend Mixdown. Hear exclusive mixes by DJ MOS and his wife, DJ Kiss, DJ Bella Fiasco, Mr. Sonny James, and of course yours truly, Mr. C. We're going to all be in the mix for this Valentine's Day weekend. Check us out all weekend long. Right here on LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio, Sirius XM Channel 43.
breaking it down. This is what it sounds like when I'm breaking it down. Yeah, I'm breaking it down. Man, this is what it feels like when I'm breaking it down. Keep breaking it down. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm hot, man. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Till the sun comes up every night. We party in the party till late night. We be getting nigga, come on, we be getting it. Don't let me see your little bitch energy. It's not a fantasy. It's not pretend. We gon' do it, we gon' do it, we gon' do it again. Till the sun comes up every night. We party in the party till late night.
Let me take a while, yeah.